What's up peeps, Katie here. Now it's been a busy month, but last week I asked you all to leave me some questions that you want me to answer, so this week I'm doing an old-fashioned Q&A sesh. So, my first question is from YazzyMO2, who's asked, Katie, if you could pull off the ultimate prank, what would it be? Well, Yazzie, I think my ultimate prank would definitely have to be creeping Luke out. I mean, horror freaks him out generally, but he's never been, like, fully creeped out. So I'd say, like, I'm not going to say too much, because this now definitely has to happen in the near future. But, yeah, think creepypasta, but epic and Katie style. So, next question is from Serial Killing Spoon. Prank Goddess Katie, what is the best way to get your attention? Well, my dear Serial Killing Spoon, flattery will get you everywhere, and I will say no more. The next question is from Ruby Roo. Would you ever get a pet? My answer is yes, but my mum, like, hates anything, like, small and fluffy, but, like, I just want, like, I want a bunny rabbit, because they're just small and cute, but my mum's very specific about the fact that, like, she wants to have a nice, perfect garden, and it would ruin that, and it would, like, scratch up all the sofas, but, boy, I wish. So my next question is from VChloe2001, who asks, when's your next singing video coming out? I need it. Well, Chloe, seeing as you've asked so nicely, I'll get some time and do something special for you. But if any of you peeps have an idea of what you'd like me to sing, leave it in the comments down below. Our next question comes from Mr. Cheesy Pickle. I love my peeps because you all have the most creative usernames. Anyway, Mr. Cheesy Pickle asks, Katie, if you could be any kind of sandwich, would it be a cheese and pickle sandwich? If not, how dare you? Well, Mr. Cheesy Pickle, I can be delighted to inform you that yes, I would be a cheese and pickle sandwich. I think I'm the nice kind of combination between bitter and sweet, so it would work. So the next question is from Bonnie Boo, who asked me, who was the last person you spoke to on Facebook and what was it about? I'm gonna have to check that actually. It was Rachel. Oh, and we were chatting about Luke's older brother. He's called Jacob. I mean, you didn't hear this from me, but he's like working in this very fancy kind of law firm, and Rachel somehow convinced Luke to send a picture of his brother in a suit. And oh man, like, they are not related. That was, yeah. Duncan G6 asks, Katie, if you could spend an hour with anyone in the world from any point in time, who would it be and why? I definitely want to spend one more hour with my best friend Chris. I think, you know, everybody knows that, you know, he was taken far too soon, but I think we always said, you know, we'd always sing together, and we'd always say one day, you know, someday we're going to sing together, but yeah, that day never really came. So yeah, I think if we got to spend one more hour together, we'd spend part of that time finally singing together. Anyway, let's have another question. This one's from Turtles Down Under, who says, come on Casey, be real with me. What's your best and worst quality? That's a tough one. I think I'd have to say that, like, my best quality would have to be my confidence. I mean, a lot of people say that I'm a little bit too confident, but, you know, haters gonna hate, whatever. You know, confidence is a good thing to have. But my worst quality, I'm really not sure. I mean, I think Luke says that sometimes I'm a bit, like, not self-centered, but I'm just very focused on me. But, you know, that's not a bad thing, you know. If you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Right, guys? The next question is from Explosive Machine, who asks, how are things between you, Rachel Sparkles, and Luke's the Dude? That one's a bit more difficult to answer. Yeah, I think we all kind of, you know, did well at sticking together after what happened to Chris. But things have gotten harder now because I'm assuming you all know that Luke got arrested last week because he got drunk and got into a fight. And I'm not gonna lie, I got quite scared because, you know, when he told me what he did, you know, I knew he could get angry, but I never knew he could get so violent. And I think it's a kind of terrifying reminder that, yeah, you might know someone, but you don't really know what they're capable of when they're angry or upset. But I mean, other than that, I think we're okay. So, peeps, this next question has been asked a lot. So I'll read out what Indie NLM asked, and it basically kind of sums all your questions up. What really happened on the night of Chris's death, and do you know who killed Chris? This question is hard for me to answer because at this point I honestly still don't know what happened and who did it. I know that Chris went out to call his mum. I know that someone went out there and killed him in cold blood. I know that the police have 3 suspects: Luke, Rachel, and me. And it really hurts that people would think that I'm capable of that, of killing my best friend, but in regards to who did it, I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, Luke, he could have lost his temper, or Rachel's obsession with him could have gotten out of hand, but I have no idea. And I think it's just really hard because Chris was just taken really, really soon. And all of this has just devastated me because he was my best friend, and he'd always say that one day, someday we'd get to sing together, but life just kind of got in the way. So I never get to do that with my best friend. So my answer is no, I don't know who killed him, and I don't know what happened. Anyways, peeps, thank you for joining me for this Q&A sesh. You know, I always love doing Q&A sessions and answering all your questions, hearing your opinions and things. You know, I love it. So, and I'm really sorry that I kind of got really serious at the end there. It's just a really complicated topic. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm now back to my regular scheduling of making content. So, be a peep and subscribe down below.